And county-owned parks were once perks for Erie County park superintendents.
But who lives in them now, and are they paying their fair share? News 4's Rich Newberg has been investigating. He joins us now with his special assignment. Rich?
Well, these county-owned homes stirred up a lot of controversy over the years. Some are quite nice, but are renting for a song. So who lives in some of these homes, and are taxpayers subsidizing them? Tonight, you'll get some answers. When this Erie County-owned house at Went Beach Park was about to be leased to then Commissioner of Environment and Planning, Kathy Const, for $650 a month, some accused the Collins administration of shortchanging the taxpayers.
$650 a month, you could get $650 a week easily.
The Collins administration made no apologies, pointing out that the homes inside county parks used to be occupied almost rent-free.
I didn't care who the tenant was. It made no difference to me whether it was the President of the United States or just a resident, because they were there to pay the rent and then pay the utilities, which had not been done in the past.
But Const did not move into the house, and an audit by then Erie County comptroller Mark Poloncarz produced a scathing report indicating some properties were being rented to political appointees and county parks employees without public awareness, that houses had been renovated at taxpayer expense without the knowledge of the county legislature, and that there were no written lease agreements or security deposits in place. Poloncarz was clearly critical. Now, more than 2 years later, Mark Poloncarz is the county executive, and a new parks commissioner has been appointed. We wanted to find out if anything has changed when it comes to the renting out of these county-owned homes in the parks. This house at Ellicott Creek is still occupied by the secretary of the former parks commissioner. Jared Jackson is paying $550 a month plus utilities. True market value for a rental home like this is somewhere between $850 and $1,200 a month, according to a veteran real estate agent with whom we consulted.
But doesn't it give the impression that somebody politically connected is still living in that house?
Well, Mr. Jackson was brought in there, I guess would be the best way to say, because it's a landlord-tenant relationship by the prior administration. It wasn't my administration. It's not anybody connected with me, so I've never even met the guy.
But he is still there. The house at Akron Falls is now occupied by Parks crew chief Jimmy Debczynski. He is also paying $550 a month plus utilities, but fair market value per month here is estimated again between $850 and $1,200. The park house at Hunters Creek in Wales is being rented out to a parks crew chief, Dan Lewalski, for $429.50 a month, and he doesn't pay for heat.
And that's what was provided to that crew chief years ago, and that's till now what he's been paying. I have not changed any of the rental numbers yet until I can assess it the right way.
Erie County Parks Commissioner Troy Schinzel believes parks employees are the best tenants for these homes because he says they are the caretakers of the grounds, available 24/7 for any emergencies or meeting needs as they arise. But are taxpayers still getting shortchanged on the rental fees?
My concern is that Erie County is not charging enough for the true value of these homes.
Commissioner Schinzel tells me he is in the process of reevaluating the conditions of all the park's homes. The Poloncarz administration says it will then adjust the rents accordingly.
I know the tax director's got just, I think, one more home to take a look at, and then we're going to review the rents.
Commissioner Schinzel showed me some of the old park homes that may not be worth fixing up, like this one in Como Park. He has also spelled out for the very first time conditions and responsibilities for all tenants who live in these homes. Up until now, nothing was in writing. But with the county looking at an $8 million hole in the budget, the county comptroller suggests possibly putting these park homes up for bid to people willing to pay the highest rent.
That seems to be where Erie County could get the most bang for its buck. Let the free market determine what exactly people are willing to pay. Maybe people are willing to pay twice as much as they're paying now. Every single penny counts in this budget.
County Executive Poloncarz says a high bidder would not necessarily guarantee a responsible tenant, but he does believe rents are likely to go up after the homes are finally fully assessed.
Now, a lot of moving parts to the story here. When will they be fully assessed? And how many homes are we talking about? Because not all of them are livable.
You know, after that red-green budget, some of these homes just rotted away. So maybe about 6 are habitable right now. Two may have to come down. As far as the real market value of the homes that are currently livable, we may not know until the spring, but you can bet we'll be watching.
I bet that. Thank you, Rich.
Okay.